He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Danny Holder will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a ball lined softly toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Jeremy Pyle will stand in now with the bases loaded. And this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real plan. I mean, he's in over his head, and it shows.
Lou Blunt will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Eduardo Casilla will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike, 92 on the radar gun that time. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, in this situation with 1 away, that ball's never hit hard enough to think about getting an inning-ending double play anywhere. So a wise decision to come home, at least get the force at the plate to prevent a run from scoring.
Joe Rosario will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Number 32 will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Number 32.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Richard Ashby will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 8, catcher, Raymond Townsend.
Raymond Townsend will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Joe Rosario come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Richard Ashby will stand in. He grounded out his first time. On the ground is short. Throw gets him 2 down. Raymond Townsend will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and maybe not, as this ball's kicked out there. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Number 32 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Danny Holder will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Billy Lyle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Mississippi, number 5, Billy Lyle.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Lou Blunt will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On the ground towards second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Eduardo Casilla will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Second and third, 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
The 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3. Miguel Cisneros will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground is second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Number 32 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I don't think that's where you want to leave that pitch with a couple guys in scoring position. That had a little hang to it. He's lucky.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Raymond Townsend will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Fernando Tejada will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. Number 32 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Cisneros is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what